My landlord created 47 building rules and threatened to evict me for breaking any of them, so I got her evicted using rule number 23. The lease was 12 pages long. Most of it was Diane's personal rules, typed in red font like biblical commandments. No guests after 7 p.m., no footsteps audible from downstairs, no cooking fish, curry, or garlic, no packages delivered to the building, no music at any volume, no showering after 9 p.m. because the pipes made noise, no opening windows because street sounds disturbed her. I signed it anyway because I was desperate. The rent was $1,840 a month for a studio in Seattle. Diane lived in the unit directly below mine. On my second day, I was walking to the bathroom at 6 a.m. and my floor creaked. 30 seconds later, she was pounding on my door. "You're stomping. I can't work like this." "I'm just walking to the..." "Read your lease. Section 4, subsection C. Excessive noise is grounds for immediate eviction." My hands were shaking. "I'll be quieter." I started walking on my tiptoes everywhere. I stopped cooking anything that smelled. I showered at 5 p.m. I barely breathed. It didn't matter. She found violations everywhere. Week 2, she left a note. "Your refrigerator hum is disruptive. Fix it or face eviction." I unplugged my refrigerator and kept milk in a cooler with ice. Week 3, she saw my sister dropping off boxes at 7:14 p.m. Guest after 7 p.m. That's violation number 4. One more and you're out. According to her, I'd violated the lease 17 times in a month. I called a tenant rights lawyer. "Half of these aren't legally enforceable," he said. "Can I break the lease?" "You'd owe her 3 months rent, $5,520. I couldn't afford that. I was trapped. Month 2, I started having panic attacks. My throat would tighten every time I heard a sound from my apartment. I lost 12 pounds because I was afraid to cook. Then one night, I heard music coming from Diane's apartment. Loud music. I could hear every word of Dancing Queen through my floor. I stood there staring at the floor confused. She'd threatened to evict me for humming once. The next night, the same thing. Music from 9 p.m. until midnight. The night after, I heard people talking, multiple voices, laughing, glasses clinking. I checked my lease. Section 8. No music audible from other units at any time. Section 11. No gatherings of more than one guest. She was violating her own rules. I started documenting everything. I bought a decibel meter app and recorded sound levels. 73 decibels at 10:04 p.m. 68 decibels at 11:22 p.m. I took videos with timestamps. Then I discovered Diane had a boyfriend who stayed over at least 4 nights a week. I'd see him leaving in the mornings, carrying a toothbrush. Section 9. No overnight guests more than twice monthly. I did more research. The building had 4 units. Diane owned the whole building, but it was governed by an HOA that Diane had created herself. I found the HOA rules online. Rule 23. Any owner or tenant found in violation of noise ordinances 3 or more times shall be subject to fines and potential eviction proceedings. Diane had violated noise rules at least 15 times in 2 weeks. I had proof. I filed a formal complaint with the HOA board. They scheduled a hearing for the following Tuesday. Diane showed up looking smug. "This is ridiculous. I'm the one who created these rules." The board president was a woman named Helen, maybe 70. She pulled out a folder. "Ms. Diane, you violated Rule 23 regarding noise 17 times in the past month. Is this accurate? Those rules don't apply to me. I own the building. When you established the HOA, you made these rules binding for all residents, including yourself." Article 4. Diane's face went red. "This is absurd. We have video evidence, timestamps, decibel readings. I'll pay a fine, whatever. Rule 23 is clear. 3 violations result in eviction proceedings. You've had 17. You can't evict me from my own building." Helen smiled. "You wrote the rules yourself. They're quite thorough." The board voted 3-0 to begin eviction proceedings. Diane had 60 days to vacate. I watched from my window as she moved out on a Tuesday morning. She made 17 trips to her car, slamming the door each time. Each slam registered at 71 decibels. I kept a record just in case.